So he's calling this church out, and he's letting them know, you are spiritually dead. You are alive in the flesh, but you're spiritually dead. You're living a life in the world, but you're spiritually dead. You come to church and you brag about all the stuff that you have, but you're spiritually dead. And you're blind about it. You don't see it. And here we see an example of God's love being poured out within the church. Not to condemn them to hell, but to call out their sin. And the goal when God calls out our sin through his love is to get us to see it and to take ownership. To say, yes, I'm guilty. Yes, I have been living a life in the world. I haven't been even thinking about the Lord, but I go to church. I show up. I crack open my Bible. I look at a few scriptures. But you're spiritually dead. He's calling this church out. And he goes on to say in verse 18, so I advise you to buy gold from me, gold that has been purified by fire. What's he talking about? Crushing to the flesh. A crushing to the flesh. Dying to the flesh. He's calling this church out to die to the flesh. Gold that has been purified by fire. Then you will be rich. When you allow yourself to be crushed, then you can be rich spiritually. Crushing to the flesh. See, that's where we have to be, right there, crushed daily. We have to give our life up so that we can have his. Paul said it best in Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. He said, I've been crucified with Christ. I'm dead to my flesh, to my fleshly desires. I don't call the shots. That's what Paul's saying. I don't call the shots. I'm not dictated by my fleshly desires anymore because I've been truly converted. I understand what it means to have God in operation within my life. And he constantly made the choice. He daily made the choice to be crucified. That scripture goes on to say, for I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I that lives, but it's Christ that lives in me. The life I live in this flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's what Paul said. Paul realized the significance of his life being dead so that he can have his life. Christ living in him, the hope of glory.